Alright guys, so right here all I'm doing is getting the Hardy back from Home Depot. This is what I'm going to be using to put the towel on top of. Well, the towel is going to go on top of this this material here. It's the boards that I'm putting on right now, and then also I have the plywood that's going to go, the OSB that's going to go on the floor. Right here I'm just taping and masking so I won't make a mess. It's really all about perfection and professionalism. So I don't want to be tracking, the floor up at, my client's house. Well, really my brother's house. So I maxed it up pretty good. Then I was ready to tackle the toilet. Took the toilet up and got those washers and nuts loose and lifted the toilet on up, man, and got it on up out of there. It was the one on the left side was giving me a bit of trouble, so I had to get a needle nose pliers and grab the stem and then twist off the nut. As you see, I got it on a dolly, got it up out of there. Now I'm ready to start busting up the towel. So on this towel, I used a pry bar and my hammer drill. The hammer drill that I used, it was a, I believe it's called a, I forgot, but it's a good brand. I got it from Harbor Freight. It's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to bust up the towel. Just took a little time. I really wanted to get big pieces out of the way so I can get more of it up at one time. Okay, once I got all the towel up, it was time for me to bust up the plywood. It was really rotted. It was pretty bad, man. Pretty bad damage. I didn't have my tripod at the time, so I just propped it up on the counter until I got my tripod. There's a picture of it, what it looked like, the rotten wood, right? So, I didn't get a video of me cutting out the square, but I cut it out with my circular saw where I can get to the 2x6s underneath. And then I just put some braces, cut some pieces, came back, leveled it out, make sure everything was pretty much solid so the floor won't squeak when my clients like step on it. So I put the little braces of 2x6s in between each 2x6 to add extra support and strength. Alright, so that was pretty simple. So now there's a picture of what I did. Right, with the 2x6s, all of the wood wasn't bad. Cut out a new piece, put the new piece of OSB in there. Right. For some reason, whoever built this house, they put 2 pieces of OSB, so I had to match it up using extra material. Right here, I'm doubling up on the OSB. I had to cut around that flange. It was pretty hard cut with a circular saw. But anyway, we get it done, man. 1K way. So I'm measuring and putting the Hardy back in now. This is the type of material you need to lay down first before you lay down towel. Some people use different things. I use Hardy backer, right? Cut it with a grinder with a diamond cutting wheel. Works just perfect. Cut like butter, man. Right here, I'm measuring my pieces out, doing what I gotta do to get it done the right way. Right. Alright. Just countersinking some screws in there. Make sure it's all the way down so there won't be any lumps in the floor. Right. So here's the finished product of the Hardy back installed around the flange. Nice cut. Pretty good. I put seaming tape on the edges. Kind of like drywall a little bit. So right here, I'm actually installing the towel. It's kind of hard to see, but y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm gonna get me some better camera quality. Lord willing, I'll get me a camera soon. But I'm using my phone right now. This is like my first YouTube video, so I'm installing the towel as we go. Right, that's how it looks. So as I'm going, I'm cleaning as I go, so it won't be too much of a mess to clean up when I get done with all of the installation. But in the meantime, I cleaned out my truck, and now I'm just letting it dry. All right, cool beans. Alrighty, And now that it's dry, I came back with a wet sponge, damp, and cleaned it up a little more, man. Just so I could make sure that the finished product won't have any like thin set on top of the towel. So I made sure I cleaned it up real good, trying to make it look professional, best as I could. Alright. So now I'm just installing the baseboards. I bought new baseboards here. Installing them, cutting them. I had a chop saw to make the angle cuts on the edges, and also the straight butt cuts. Alright, so now I'm finna get ready to put the toilet back in, put the screws back in, put the wax ring in, most important so it won't leak. The wax ring is in, so now I got the toilet. Just line it up and put it on top of those 2 screws and screw it down to the ground. That flange is what holds it down to the ground, of course. So here's a finished product of what we're looking at, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. All right. This is my penny towel job. And this is the first, but it's a first for everything, baby. Yes, sir. That's how it looked before. The floor was all lumped up. After, bam. Bam. Yeah, man, I enjoy doing this, bro. I enjoy working with my hands, man. There's a job. Towel floor job, penny towel floor job. Y'all have a good one.